Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the webinar. My name is Arin Fugate, and I am a doTERRA wellness advocate and an essential oil educator. Tonight, we are talking about essential oils for beautiful skin. I hope to keep these webinars very informative, inspiring, and short enough so that we have time for questions at the end. So as we go through the webinar, feel free to type into the chat box or the Q&A section any questions that might come up for you. And at the end of the webinar, I will address those that we have time for. So before further ado, let me share the screen and get started. All right, tonight we are talking about essential oils for beautiful skin. Again, my name is Arin Fugate. I have been using essential oils for 29 years. Yeah, that means most of my life. My mom brought them into our home when I was about 11 years old, and she said, "That's it, we're going to use essential oils for everything." I actually didn't use them for a lot, but I did use them when I had a little upset tummy or if I had a skin irritation, and I would also use them as natural perfume. About 8 years ago, I got involved with doTERRA essential oils and discovered that I had a passion for helping people find wellness, true lasting wellness. So I've been sharing doTERRA essential oils, and I am now a leader in the company at the Blue Diamond level. I'm a certified Aroma Touch instructor. I absolutely love horses and spend all of my free time out at the barn with my horses, and I love being in nature. I find a lot of inspiration from everything that we can find growing on this beautiful planet, and that's why I love the oils, because they can give us so much, and they truly are gifts of the earth. I have suffered with skin and gut sensitivities for most of my life. At a young age, I remember having very upset tummies and not really wanting to eat because it hurt to digest food. Of course, that kind of gut sensitivity resulted in very sensitive skin. And as I started getting into my teenage years, I did have breakouts, and I would try to find remedies to help them, and nothing worked. In fact, most products made my skin worse. Everything I would try would give me a rash or make me red and itchy and irritated. It wasn't until I found essential oils and really started using the doTERRA essential oils as a part of my skin and beauty routine that I finally found something that worked for me, made my skin look beautiful, glowing, vibrant, helped me to clear up any little irritations that I had, and has also helped me with the aging process. I'm almost 40 years old, and I feel like my skin is looking just better and better every day because of these essential oils. So we need to be careful what we put on our skin. Did you know that our skin is our largest organ? So we take things in through our skin. We also release toxins out through our skin. So what we're using as beauty products, as lotions, as makeup, anything we're putting on our skin, it's going into our body. And so it becomes very important to pay attention to ingredients, side effects, and what we're putting on our skin because it ends up in our body. Essential oils can be a great solution to just being careful with what you use in your skin and beauty products. See, they are just natural aromatic compounds that are found in plants, so they're 100% natural. They are the defense mechanisms for plants and cells, so we can use them in much of the same way. They are highly concentrated. It's important to know that essential oils are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. A great way to look at this is 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So while they are powerful, they are potent, so we don't need to use very much, which makes them very affordable, pennies per dose. The essential oils can be soothing, rejuvenating, they're highly antioxidant. They are, again, just from nature, so they're totally pure, they're cleansing, they're affordable, and importantly, they're effective. So there are 3 ways to use essential oils. We can use them aromatically, that's when we smell the oil, when we diffuse it in the air, and that is so great for cleansing the air and affecting our mood. Now we can use them topical, and this is going to be for occasional discomfort, skin irritations, and direct absorption into our cells. Like we talked about in one of the first slides, what you put on your skin goes into your body. So the essential oils have the ability to not only move in through our skin into our body, but they can also move throughout our cells. You can use them internally for digestive support, immune support, and anytime you need a systemic delivery. Now we're going to go over some essential oils that I have found to be very helpful with skin. Lavender. Lavender is something that you can use when in doubt. It is so soothing to skin irritations. I love to apply it to bug bites, bee stings. If I have a little acne eruption, I'll apply it to the acne. It's also very soothing to our stress levels, and oftentimes stress can be a cause of rashes and acne. So you can also use lavender aromatically or as a part of a relaxing bath or massage to keep your stress levels down, which will reduce in breakouts. But definitely have lavender around for any little skin irritations that you might want to soothe and calm. Myrrh essential oil. I love myrrh for the skin. It's very cleansing, but it's also soothing to the skin, and it promotes a smooth and youthful looking complexion. I love to take myrrh essential oil and place a few drops of myrrh in a tablespoon of honey. Then I apply that to a clean face, and it is a wonderful mask, especially for skin that's extra dry or skin that needs some complexion clearing. They also have a recipe here for your own cuticle cream, where you mix 2 tablespoons of shea butter, 1 teaspoon of beeswax, 1 tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. Then you would melt that all together and then add 7 drops of myrrh essential oil, and you'll have a wonderful homemade cuticle cream. You can find more recipes like this on doTerrablog.com. I also like myrrh for its ability to soothe and seal skin that has any kind of abrasion. So it's something that I will use if I have maybe an eruption or a bite or a cut, and I'd like to seal and soothe that skin. Frankincense. Of course, we love frankincense for so many reasons, and this is the oil that I would take with me if I could only have one oil. But for skin, it is wonderful at reducing the appearance of blemishes and to rejuvenate the skin. So you can just add a few drops to your moisturizer, or even take your frankincense bottles, and when they're almost empty, fill them up with a little fractionated coconut oil or rosehip oil, and then make yourself a nice serum. Frankincense is also just really wonderful for our central nervous system, good for that stress reduction. And I like to take a few drops under my tongue on a daily basis for brain health and cellular support. Oh, and look here, they have a recipe from the blog for a nourishing clay mask. Take 2 teaspoons of bentonite clay, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 drop of frankincense, 1 drop of lavender, and 1 drop of melaleuca, and then you can use that as a mask. So a bentonite clay mask is going to be very purifying, where the myrrh and honey mask would be more moisturizing and clarifying. The bentonite clay mask is going to pull toxins out of your skin, and you'll definitely want to moisturize afterwards. Oh, helichrysum. Must have essential oil if skincare is something that you're concerned with. Helichrysum is a beautiful essential oil. It's wild, harvested from Corsica. The aroma is just divine, and you can use it topically to reduce the appearance of blemishes. You can just apply it to your skin for overall increase of beauty. It's so wonderful after you've been out in the sun. It's wonderful if you have a part of your skin that you just want to uplift its appearance. And helichrysum is found in many, many skincare products. I was quite surprised when I started learning about essential oils. I began going to the skincare counters at fancy department stores, and I would look at the ingredients, and do you know that most products, high-end skincare products, have helichrysum as an ingredient? So we can have it pure, our very own bottle, to make our own concoctions out of. So here they have a recipe for a moisturizing sun cream. So you can melt half a cup of beeswax, add 2 tablespoons of shea butter, half a cup of olive oil, 1/4 a cup of fractionated coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of vitamin E, 12 drops of helichrysum, and 2 tablespoons of zinc oxide. And you will have a moisturizing sun cream to use. So definitely a wonderful oil to have in your bathroom cabinet. Oh, and then cedarwood. I love all these oils so much. Every time I see one of these slides, it makes me so happy because I love and use these oils daily. Cedarwood oil is wonderful to put on your skin when you notice a fresh skin imperfection. So I had one of those up on my forehead the other day, and I was just dabbing the cedarwood right there. I also love to use it at night. So after I've washed my face, I'll apply a thin layer of cedarwood and then cover that with my regular moisturizer, because it is so great at helping to clear the complexion, but it's also very relaxing. So it will help you get a good night's sleep. Then we have sandalwood essential oil. Sandalwood promotes healthy looking, smooth skin, and it reduces the appearance of skin imperfections. Plus, it's very enhancing to the mood, and it can be used in meditation because it's grounding and uplifting. You can apply 1 to 2 drops to wet hair to restore moisture and give hair a silky shine. Oh, I'm gonna try that. Most of all, I love sandalwood on my face. I'll do the same thing as cedarwood, wash my face, and then apply a thin layer of sandalwood before bed and moisturize. It's so relaxing. It puts me in a nice meditative state, and it's very clarifying and moisturizing to the skin. Then we have geranium essential oil. Geranium can be applied directly to the skin, or you can create an aromatherapy steam facial to beautify the skin. Oh, it's also great under arms after a sweaty workout or a day in the sun. You can also add a few drops to your shampoo or conditioner for a vibrant, healthy glow. So here's a recipe to make a geranium coconut salt scrub. I love making salt and sugar scrubs as well. So you would melt 1 cup of organic virgin coconut oil, add 1 cup of pink Himalayan salt, 1/4 a cup of fractionated coconut oil, and 15 drops of geranium for an exfoliating scrub. And I use geranium essential oil on my skin when I'm wanting to balance the oil production. So if your skin is too oily or too dry, geranium really brings it right into balance. And it also increases the amount of blood flow that's coming to those tissues. And where we have blood flow, we have cell generation, we have circulation, and that can keep us looking healthy and young and glowing. Melaleuca essential oil. This is also known as tea tree oil, and it is wonderful for cleansing and rejuvenating the skin. When I first started using the doTERRA essential oils, I was struggling with some breakouts and some rashes on my face, and any kind of skincare product that I used would make it worse. But I heard from Dr. Hill actually at a training that I could wash my face with Melaleuca. And so what I did is I would get my face wet and then rub Melaleuca into my wet skin and then rinse my face with water and go about and moisturize as I regularly did. And this really helped to clean and clarify and rejuvenate my skin. Now we have a blend from doTERRA that's just wonderful. It's called HD Clear, the topical blend. It has black cumin seed oil, hoe-wood, melaleuca leaf, litsea berry, eucalyptus leaf, and geranium. These are wonderful essential oils all blended together in a roller bottle, so you can apply it directly to a breakout. It helps to reduce breakouts, it helps to keep skin clear, clean, and hydrated, and you can apply it to smooth skin imperfections. Because it is in an oil base, you can apply it all over your face if you want to. And it comes, in addition to this, they have a foaming face wash and a facial lotion. And this is going to be specific for people who would like to clarify and smooth skin imperfections. Now, the Immortelle blend is a combination of frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, and myrrh. And we've also got helichrysum and rose in there. All amazing essential oils for the skin, and I just love that doTERRA's put it together for us in a roller bottle. So I will apply this around my eyes, in between my eyebrows, along my cheeks, and down my throat. Massage that in before I moisturize. It's wonderful to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it can be used topically to reduce the appearance of blemishes. Oh, and it's also great under your arms after a sweaty workout or a day out in the sun. And I know many of people that like to apply it to their shoulders after they've been in the sun all day, or their cheeks. We'll also talk in a moment about the Virage skincare collection, and there's another way you can enjoy Immortelle in that collection. And here it is. So the Virage skincare collection is an all-natural, totally pure, amazing skincare system using the power of essential oils. We have a cleanser in the white bottle there. Next to the cleanser is a toner. Then we have the hydrating serum, and the hydrating serum is the Immortelle in a base of L22, which is like a jojoba oil. And so you wash the face with the cleanser, you spray the toner, and then you apply the hydrating serum, and you finish off with the moisturizer. These products smell amazing. They work really great, and most of all, they're completely natural. And I just love that, and it is so hard to find in a product that actually works and does not irritate the skin. Now, if you're having eruptions in your skin, if you're seeing rashes like I was, sometimes that means it's time for a cleanse. So if we take care of our inside organs and we make sure that our liver and our kidneys are working properly and they're properly detoxed, then that will show on our outside in our skin, our nails, our hair, and our eyes. The Zendocrine Detoxification Blend is a blend of botanical herbs, all designed to support your liver and kidneys. I love taking this. I take it on a regular basis, 2 capsules a day with meals. So just one with breakfast and one with lunch, or one with lunch, one with dinner, however you'd like to mix that up. And then the actual oil blend is great in conjunction. You can apply it over your liver, your kidneys, your abdomen. I like to mix it with castor oil, apply it over my abdomen, and then take a sauna. And this is just a great way to make sure that you have a gentle detoxification happening so that your cleansing organs like the liver and kidneys can work properly. Then, of course, we want to nourish our cells. When our cells are nourished, our organs are happy, and the skin is the largest organ. So doTERRA has a wonderful supplement line. It's a 3-pack. The Alpha CRS is a cellular and vitality complex. This is going to give you energy. It's great for cellular health, and it's filled with things like cranberry root extract, turmeric, boswellic acid, tons of awesome things in there. Then the omega, the X-Omega, is your essential fatty acids. We've got land and fish in here. And if you'd like a vegan option, we do have a vegan option. Plus the Microplex MVP is a food nutrient complex. And this is like your multivitamins. Now, all of these have essential oils in them, so you're getting your daily essential oils as well. And taking these, I've really noticed an increase in energy, a reduction of discomfort, and my skin and my hair looks really Great. Oh, plus doTERRA is really confident about this product, so you can take it for 30 days, and if you don't see results, you can return the empty bottles for all your money back. So I wanted to just give you a few recipes that I like to use with the essential oils, and you can try this at home. One thing that's really awesome to do is oil washing. And this sounds kind of funny. I'm gonna wash my face with oil, and you would think that it would make you break out or clog your pores, but it actually does the opposite. You do have to go through a couple of days where there might be some adjusting and maybe a little breakout, but in the end, your skin's gonna look so great, and it helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines as well. So it's all based on castor oil and then another kind of carrier oil with essential oils. So you can see here that if you have oily skin, you're gonna use 30% castor oil, 70% sunflower oil, and I recommend geranium in there to help with the oily skin. If you have acne-prone skin, we're gonna do 20% castor oil, 40% sunflower, and 40% grapeseed oil with either cedarwood or melaleuca to help with cleansing and clearing. If you have normal skin, you can use 20% castor oil, 80% sunflower oil, and I'd suggest frankincense in there. If you have dry skin, you can use castor oil at 10%, 30% sunflower oil, and 60% avocado oil. And we're missing that there's supposed to be myrrh in there. So myrrh essential oil is what I would put in that one. Then it's so much fun to make your own scrubs. There's tons of recipes for scrubs, but I've just given you two of my favorite. One is gonna be a revitalizing body scrub. So this is really gonna lift you up, pick you up, have a wonderful aroma, and be very cleansing to your skin and your body. You'll take 1 cup of organic sugar or salt. You can decide which one you like better. The sugar is gonna be a bit more clarifying, where the salt will be more detoxifying. 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil mixed with 3 drops of ylang-ylang, 2 drops of melaleuca, and 3 drops of lemon. That is a great scrub to do in the morning. The aroma will really wake you up. Then we have a toning body scrub. This is gonna be 1 cup of sugar or salt, 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil, 3 drops of cypress, 2 drops of rosemary, and 3 drops of lavender. So that's gonna be great if you're losing weight, working out, trying to get ready for bikini season. Oh, and I just love making a facial mist. So you can get a glass spray bottle from websites like Aroma Tools, Amazon, or oillife.com. We use glass because the essential oils can degrade plastic. There is plastic that's safe to use. You just want to make sure that you're purchasing that from an aromatherapy supply store and that you have the safe kind of plastic. I stick to glass. I like the way it looks better, and I know that it's safe for me and the essential oils. So I'm going to take distilled water. It's important to use distilled water because it's not going to have any microbes in it, so it won't be as likely to go bad. A little pinch of pink salt, Himalayan salt, and then 5 drops of lavender, 3 drops of cypress, and 2 drops of geranium. This is going to be a wonderful facial mist, a toner. And the salt is just a little tiny bit. It works as an emulsifier. If you don't want to use salt, you can use witch hazel instead. Oh, and then serums. We spoke about this briefly, but basically this is a wonderful practice you can get into that helps to reduce, reuse, and recycle your bottles. Save your essential oil bottles of frankincense, lavender, sandalwood, cedarwood, helichrysum, myrrh, geranium, arborvitae, and patchouli. And when they're almost empty, there's just a little bit left in there, fill them up with rose hip oil or fractionated coconut oil or whatever you prefer. I love rose hip oil, and all of these essential oils have different properties, and you can choose to use them from day to day depending on what your skin needs or what your mood needs. And then you can make your own body oil. This is really simple. I just take raw organic coconut oil. You can buy it at the health food store or online from Thrive Market, and you're gonna add essential oils to it. One recipe I love is frankincense, lavender, and helichrysum. And you can go ahead and choose how many drops. I'd probably do about 5 each, depending on how big your jar of coconut oil is. And that's going to be really great for moisturizing. It's going to be great for after sun. It's going to be very soothing, rejuvenating. Or you could do grapefruit, rosemary, and geranium. And this is going to be great for toning, tightening, releasing of fat cells. So very easy to make your own multi-purpose body oil. So we're coming at the end here, and I just want to let you all know that if you don't yet have a wholesale account with doTERRA, you should contact the person who invited you to this webinar. They can activate you with a wholesale account, and if you're on our team, Jasmine and Juniper, you will get access to a members only section on our website where we have tons of resources, past webinars like this, weekly calls, all kinds of great stuff for you. You do get a reference guide so that you know how to use your essential oils, access to a weekly teleclass where we cover 1 oil a week, a monthly webinar like this on special topics like non-toxic cleaning or animals and essential oils. You get your very own essential oil mentor like me, and we will be with you every step of the way, plus access to our private Facebook group where you can ask questions from the 200 plus oil users that are in there on a daily basis. So contact me or the person who invited you to the webinar and we will help you get started. And now let's open it up for questions. Okay. Will this webinar be available to download and save? It will be available for you. I don't know that I have my settings for you to download it, but I'll look into that. Can oil washing be used as anti-aging? Yes, oil washing is really great to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. You'll be amazed at the difference you'll start to notice after a couple of weeks. Does anybody else have any questions about using essential oils for skincare? You can chat through or ask in the little Q&A box. Okay, we have one here. Can you show the page for the oil washing again? Sure. Let me get back to that. Yeah, oil washing is really cool. I hope you guys try it. There you go. And you can do some of your own research online about what oil washing is. But see, the castor oil is it pulls out toxins. And our body, our skin, actually isn't really designed for us to wash it with soap every day. That makes it more and more oily. But when we wash it with the oil, our skin is able to balance itself out. Can frankincense be put on your skin directly? Yes, absolutely. Frankincense is great, neat. The thing about skin is the essential oils are very volatile. So they are going to evaporate. They're going to flash off. About 95% of the essential oil will flash off. Now, if you cover it with a carrier oil or you blend it with a carrier oil, it won't flash off as fast. And the difference between covering it and blending it, when you cover it with a carrier oil, you're pushing it deeper into your body. When you're blending it, you're going to help it sit on the outside. So with skin, we want to blend it, and that's why we make serums. So these essential oils are all great for your skin, and I highly recommend that you have 1 bottle of each in your cabinet in your bathroom filled with rosehip oil or fractionated coconut oil. So you're always ready to apply a serum. Now, when I'm spot treating an eruption, I don't mind just putting straight cedarwood or straight melaleuca on that eruption or the HD Clear, and I'll actually reapply it throughout the day as the eruption subsides. Someone said, I've tried oil washing before and ended up with terrible breakouts, huge cysts like acne along my jawline. Do you have any hints or recommendations for this? Yes, so that can happen, and I would encourage you to stick with it, because what's happening is the castor oil is pulling out imperfections, and sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better. I know that's not so fun, so as you're doing it and it's pulling out those breakouts, I would then be applying melaleuca or cedarwood to the area and try to stick with it. It could take a week or two before you start to see things change, but this is actually really good that it's pulling it out. The same thing happened to me when I first started, and then I stuck through it and my skin just got better and better and better. Now, I don't oil wash all the time, but I will when I'm especially feeling like my skin needs some purification, or maybe some fine lines are coming up and I'd like to help with that. Great questions, everyone. Any other questions? Or we can close up for the night. Okay. Well, I appreciate all of you being here with me this evening and talking about essential oils for your skin. And I will have this webinar recorded and posted on my website, jasmineandjuniper.com, shortly, so that you can go and watch it and share it. And oh, Kim just asked where you get rosehip oil. You can get it at a health food store or Mountain Rose Herbs. You can search around online. Just find an organic, high-quality rosehip oil. You guys are welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'll see you next time. We won't have a webinar next month because we'll be at convention, but when we get back, we will have lots of new products to share with you. Bye, everybody.